All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube platform. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, make sure to consider liking, sharing, and definitely subscribe. And if you're a member of the channel, bless up to you lot. How to become a member? Please do click the join button. YouTube will help you along the line. So, as you saw by the title, we are asking you guys what should be the best decision for informed potential reggae boy Malik Mothersille. I saw an article the other day posted from Peterborough stating that it's looking like Malik Mothersille wants to do a Mason Ephraim from last season when he did very well and go straight back to Coventry. And I said, okay, let me do some research on this. And then I saw a load of articles talking about like it's a contract year and they are sure that he's going to resign. So I said, okay, this is a good video. Let me come and ask the people, should he actually resign with Peterborough United? So let me roll over and give you what they have said here. So this is from the Telegraph. Right here, they said Peterborough United chairman Darragh MacAnthony is confident informed Malik Mothersille will still be at Weston Homes Stadium next season. All right, MacAnthony confirmed on the latest edition of his Hard Truth podcast that new contract negotiations are ongoing with the 21-year-old former Chelsea Academy forward. So that's pretty much telling you that they have not gotten him saying yes, he's going to do it, and no pen to paper as yet. All right, yes, but they're saying it looks like it's going good, and they are sure that that should be the case. Mothersille is out of contract at the end of the current campaign, but Pash have the option of a year's extension, which they would undoubtedly use if necessary. Okay. But MacAnthony said, we have already been speaking with Malik and his parents. They seem very open to him staying with us. Malik has great parents. They moved to Peterborough when Malik came to us. Yes. All right. We could easily sell him in the summer. Ooh. A lot of people will like that because that's something that I've been saying. But we don't think that's the right move for him. He needs to stay with us for another season when he will score lots of goals and possibly win a golden boot. All right. So what say you guys on the conversation? Malik Mothersille, this season 20 plus goals contribution in all competition, and I think he just hit 20 goals contribution in League One by itself. All right. What say you? You think it's the best decision for him to stay based on what you saw from him and how he's moving and how he fits there, and if he's above it so he could make the step up? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What I've read through that, they have clearly said that they could have easily sold him. So that's something that I've said to you guys, that this man is being eyed by a lot of people. Remember, before he even signed for Peterborough, he went to Everton and they were impressed with him coming straight from Chelsea Academy. Remember, he left Chelsea Academy. They never pushed him off. He never re-signed with them. So he wanted to bet on himself and go to a Premier League team and try to get in there. But sadly, at that point, Everton had some troubles which plagued them last season and even at the start of this season as well, where in which their books weren't 100% good enough. All right, so that's why they couldn't take him on at that point. So he moved to Peterborough, and clearly his family moved with him. Showcased another pointer that I've said to you guys. These kids, it's not like maybe our culture where in which 17 to 20, or not say 17, but more of 19, you're kind of on making decisions on your own. Yeah, these guys, Hutchinson's, Malik, they are still contacting their parents and going for the right decisions at all times. And they moved with him, which you heard. We spoke on that inside the chat as well. All right. So what's your answer? Should he move to a bigger club? We have heard same Everton. We have heard championship teams wanted to come in for him, and even League One teams, but at the top as well. One of the teams that you guys would be shocked wants to buy him as well. Wow. So he could stay in the same league. So what say you? Should he move from Peterborough or stay there? Because if he's staying in the same league and moving to a club that they might be sure to go up, that's not so bad. But if he has a relationship with Peterborough, and obviously you saw a lot of players that they have built to the top. So it's a good academy for you to learn your craft. So I would say that if they said that they have a very good relationship with him, stay again. At one point I heard some little rumblings about him and the fans kicked off. Yeah, but I think since he continued to score, they have kind of passed that blockage point. Yes, so I would say that if he has to stay, he stays. If it's not a super big deal, and most of those super big deals, which is like the Premier League and stuff, I don't believe that he's going to get enough minutes. All right, so that's my biggest problem, because you have to have minutes to prove yourself. All right, but the good thing this shows to you guys, he is good enough to make other teams and they want to keep him here. All right. So, and also, they don't just make decisions on their own. They still work with their parents and stuff. So you need to use those things when you're talking about players who want to come to Jamaica and why they don't do certain things. Some of these guys still works with their family, all right, on decision making. You saw the same thing with Omari Hutchinson, and maybe that's why these kids are actually going so far, because they are taking information from a older person that experienced more things. All right, yes. So Malik Mothersille, it looks like the words at Peterborough at this point is changing on him, fans, and also the backroom staff seems to want to keep him there. But I've asked the question if that should be the case. Should he stay there? Because he has the opportunity to go back and do what he wanted to do when he just left Chelsea. Now he has the actual accolades to go wherever he wants to go and get the trials and maybe impressed right there. Or maybe they came straight in for him. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What should he do at this point, and should Jamaica rush in for him, because legitimately educated scouts are actually proving my statement on how ready this player is. And I'm hoping that Mr. Football Guru sees this and hear what he has to say. So thanks guys, massive respect. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Bye bye.